One of the things I enjoy doing with the show is to interview musical guests. And with us now is Melody Rose, a beautiful name for a beautiful person with an amazing voice. Welcome. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. We got to meet at the festival. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we met at Elm City Music Fest up in Connecticut late last year,
And
2015.
you were selected to play there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was that moment like when they said, hey, yeah, we want you?
It was really cool. I use ReverbNation a lot to apply to different festivals to play around the East Coast, and it's always so exciting when one picks me and I get to go and perform and meet new people.
And you were looking fabulous, right? You picked out a special outfit for the night. You had an accompanist, right? Your partner. Let's talk about that.
I did, yeah. I really like to wear a lot of Free People clothing, and I think that's what I was wearing that night at Elm City. And I always play my shows with my boyfriend, Andrew Carroll. He's such a talented piano player and multi-instrumentalist. I think he played a little guitar on that show too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed your music. So then I said to you, wow, I hear a lot about you. You're nominated for many different awards and things on Long Island. You've done very well for yourself so far. And I was like, oh, come on the show. I liked your sound. And I'm really proud because you have something new to debut.
I do, yeah.
Okay, so what is this? Tell us about the beginning of this project and where you are with it now.
Okay, well, last year we finished up my debut EP. This song is called These Walls. It's track 4 on my record, which I brought to give you one today.
You did?
As well, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. So you have Lightning Strikes, Big, I Only Have Love for You, These Walls, Ba Ba Da Da.
Ba 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 da da is the
Oh,
name
ba
of
ba ba da da. Dressed to Kill, I Don't Know, and Last Call.
Yes.
You write a lot of your stuff.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I write and I co-write. Actually, my boyfriend Andrew wrote this song, These Walls, about me, and I kind of helped him shape it, and then we recorded it last year. It was a last-minute decision to put on the record. So I'm really excited to show the video.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay?
Here we go.
Just begun to realize in these walls I'm paralyzed from my thoughts that can't stop me from thinking. Twisting, turning in the dark, these walls have seemed to lose their spark. All I do is try to stop from sinking, from moving on. These walls is gone, all the color that once moved inside me. But then I see your face and the colors race to these walls that have found their light. These walls can make you feel alone. These walls bring strange chills to the bone, but somehow you gave them certain meaning. It was the right time you came along. You turned these walls into a song. Now I find these walls are finally gleaming. From moving on, these walls is gone, all the color that once moved inside me. But then I see your face and the colors race to these walls that have found their light. And it's all a game, I swear I'd fall asleep if we weren't already dreaming. And of all the games we play, the worst one is to stop our souls from screaming. It seems like I've been acting vague. In these walls a choice was made, a choice that led me to my voice of reason. It tells me not to stay inside, and it tells me not to question why. It can tell you leave my heart without a lesion. From moving on, and these walls is gone, all the color that once moved inside me. But then I see your face and the colors race to these walls that have found their light. But then I see your face and the colors race to these walls that have found their light. To these walls that have found their light.
And we're back. Wow. Very nice. What was the experience like? How did you decide to put it together that way?
You know, it was really interesting because we wrote it about the room that we filmed the video in, which is Andrew's apartment in Brooklyn. And it was exciting to be able to clear out that room and film the video in there and really capture what the song is about. You know, the walls, they make you feel alone, and then from moving on, and then the colors that once moved inside me. And it's just about how we kind of found each other and fell in love. And it was such a cool experience. And it was really cool to have different colored outfits in the costume changes for us because of the lyric, the colors race and the walls have found their light. And I really tried to emulate that in the music video. So it was a really cool experience.
Now, you've had a lot of people compare your voice, although every voice is unique. But your sound, who do you feel that you most emulate with? Like, who rocks with you in that vibe?
You know, it's such a funny, kind of a loaded question because I come from so much different influence, my background and everything. I get compared a lot to Norah Jones, Adele, Colby Calais, Sara Bareilles kind of a style. Mm-hmm. But my influence goes way back to, you know, earlier artists, the Beatles, David Bowie, Bruce Springsteen, Billy Joel, U2. Some of the greats, you know, the Rascals is a big influence of mine too. So it's really hard to pinpoint one artist that I emulate because I feel like I come from like a pool of different artists that I've just drawn inspiration from.
Blend it all into you.
Yeah.
As you know, and it's funny too because that's one of the things I like to ask musicians, and especially with your voice being your instrument, is, you know, where does it come from? Like, what do you listen to? What's in your car? You know, because you wouldn't want to just listen to yourself like 24/7, right?
Right.
So it's
yeah.
fun to be a music aficionado, I guess, of words.
Yeah, I mean, I have a master's in music composition, so I've definitely I studied classical music for about 10 years. Opera. I studied jazz music. I really love Ella Fitzgerald and Jane Monheit, who's a little bit more contemporary, and Nat King Cole. All the classics. And singing that style of music is definitely awesome. But then I have this other really big interest in music from the 1960s, all the Brit-pop music. When the Beatles came over, the Who, the Rolling Stones, and then all that blue-eyed soul and even Motown. So it's just really a blend of popular music from the 20th century is kind of where my influence comes from.
And to make it in our industry, you're right, you have to use ReverbNation or Indie Music TV or things of that nature in order to almost make your own fan base. It's different. It's not like a label discovers you now. It's more or less like you discover yourself.
Right, yeah. It's a lot of work for sure. A lot of tweeting, a lot of Instagramming, Facebook. ReverbNation has definitely been a great tool for me in that aspect. And just, how they have all those opportunities you can submit to. You can put all of your music, all of your photos, build your own press kit, and send it out to people,
And then start gigging.
Yeah, just get the word out, It's really helpful.
You're richly talented. I know that you have connections to the musical industry because your dad was involved in the entertainment, an aspect of the entertainment industry. But you've certainly made it on your own, and it's lovely to have you here. Really proud to know you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And what is your aspiration for the year? What do you want to do this year? What's big for you? What's a big catch for you?
I have so much new music that I'm just ready to record, and I'd love to get back into the studio. I think that's my favorite part about this whole business is being in the studio and being creative and recording. And I really want to get back in there and make a full-length album. I would love to get that done this year.
Excellent. So let's make that happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you. I'm honored that you debuted this video with us. So thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yay. More music, more music, more music. Melody Rose has been our guest on Live It Up. You can check out her website or you can reach out to her through us at liveituptvshow.com.